speaking of, I don't know, bleak characters. So everyone here likes Daredevil.
No,
Definitely,
they
everyone
do not.
here likes Daredevil.
I do not.
You said you liked it though.
I
right?
like Daredevil,
You see all
yeah.
3 seasons?
Are you blind like him
I
too?
did not see the last season because I didn't want to watch the other shows that it required of me
Not
to
really.
understand the whole thing.
Not
Oh,
really.
Okay.
You might have to watch Defenders, but you don't.
It was just like too long.
Well, Jessica Jones, the
between
first season
stuff.
Yeah, Jessica. That's my issue with the 13-hour format, which I enjoyed watching it, but like it's too, unless it's spread out week by week, it's gonna end up being too long.
Look.
Hold on. I just think Jessica Jones season 1 is fucking phenomenal. The whole show is about
David Tennant.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Good. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then yeah. But basically, what all this is bringing me back to is that
Punisher.
obviously, well, I don't think they're even going to consider. I'm pretty sure they're not even considering anyone else for Punisher. Like legitimately, it's just probably the only hang up would be like John Bernthal wants to do R-rated, and Marvel Studios is like, we kind of have to wait till Deadpool 3 comes out so we can push Disney to be like, let's do more R-rated shit.
Look, I'm just saying, Daredevil is not the cinematic masterpiece that the Punisher is.
I think that's just wrong.
I don't really care because at the end of the day,
What are your specific critiques?
I just like that Punisher is essentially Batman, and he kind of
He's
just
definitely not Batman.
okay. He doesn't have the technology, whatever.
No.
He's kind of like
Batman
a
does not use guns. He's definitely not Batman.
whatever. Okay,
He
you
is
know,
so traumatized
I
by
I
his
see you
parents.
identify with Punisher a little bit.
I like why how what
Well,
do
it's the gun aspect for one.
what no that's
the
not
sort
it's
of,
not
like,
even that. I just think that
meeting
he's
out justice.
I think that he's a
aspects.
badass, and he didn't have to be blind
the
to be a
badass,
badass.
yeah.
Okay, like he can see. That's one reason that I like him.
Yeah, but Matt has better things than seeing.
yeah, he has the stupid echolocation. Okay, I really
Radar
don't.
sense, yeah. That's you get to see and literally feel out the entire room.
I don't
and he
care.
has enhanced
Punisher,
smelling.
in my personal opinion, I think that Punisher, just like Moon Knight, I just like that whole like he's gonna
Moon
beat
Knight's
the shit out of
fucking
people.
cool.
He can just beat the shit out of people. He's gonna get it done, and he doesn't care about harming others to get his goal achieved.
He definitely cares about harming others to get his goal.
Punisher.
I just said that he
or
doesn't
Batman?
care about.
No, he does care about harming others. Like he doesn't want to harm other people to achieve his goal. There is a whole thing in season 2 where he thought he accidentally shot a hooker, and like had like a mental breakdown and let himself get arrested.
Yeah, in an instance of harming innocent people, I'm talking about when he's on the trying to accomplish an objective. He doesn't care about the people he's harming that are trying to do harm to him or others. Right? He's going to harm the people that are harming others, essentially. And
There is no restraint on him morally. He can use no force is excessive.
he's essentially what Batman should be, because Batman.
No, Batman should be the way Batman is.
Batman's moral gold is that he does have a limit, right?
Yeah.
That's why
That's the whole point.
that's why he's a hero.
And that's why he's a no. I don't know. I just like the series, the season 1 and 2, and how he's portrayed, and how he's just fucking badass, bro. He goes in there, he kicks ass, and he gets it done. And they show him losing, they show him winning. And with Daredevil, I'm just kind of over. I don't like it. I just don't like him as a character, bro. I don't really care about his little blind ass running around, echolocating bullshit. I don't. It's not interesting to me. In my personal opinion, I don't care about a blind lawyer being a superhero. I care more about, the Punisher, who actually is, not fighting people, and
Well, apparently
it's more real. I'd say
You're in the minority there.
I think that Punisher is just more of a realistic hero,
Oh, that's fair.
and that's why I
would
like
call
him
hero,
more.
though.
Yeah, I mean, like Daredevil is definitely more of a superhero, comic hero, whatever. But Punisher is more of a realistic hero, as if in the real life, if something were to happen, he's kind of like more realistic in the sense of someone could actually be him.
You ever seen
sense of-
Death Wish?
No, who's
The
that?
old
What is that?
1970s movie. It's
I
about
was born in 2000.
A once mild-mannered liberal New York City architect, Paul Kersey, snaps when intruders break into his home, murdering his wife and violently raping his daughter. A business trip lands him a gift from a client, a revolver he uses to patrol the streets and dispense justice as he sees fit.
Hey man, that's
You ever
like
seen
all
that?
superheroes essentially.
Not at all, right?
No.
He has no compunctions. He will shoot you if you look at him wrong. He takes on the harbinger of justice role. Whether
It's
or not
more of
anybody
a
wants it to.
vengeance, if anything.
It's vengeance,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's vengeance on society as a whole.
Yeah, that's a little bit more crazy. Whereas Punisher has direct objectives.
He's definitely crazy. He calls himself crazy in the show.
So is Moon Knight.
Moon Knight has
completely
mental
different
instabilities.
Yeah.
He has mental issues.
Crazy.
That is not.
Interesting.
Crazy
Yeah.
and mental issues sound like the same
Because
thing.
the
to me.
Punisher is
No.
an anti-hero, right? Like, it's problematic that he's doing this.
Yeah.
Normal people can't go out and do this. It's not conducive for society. It's
I mean-
only conducive in the world that he is in, which
To
is
be fair,
his world.
comic
right?
Moon Knight is more like. Comic Moon
Violence.
Knight is more like Punisher in the show, and Punisher in the comics is like, you're an 18-year-old selling drugs, I'm gonna murder you. Like, it's brutal as shit. They've definitely watered
scaled
down
it
those
back. Yeah, they've
characters
scaled it
to
back.
fit for the general audience. 100%.
Overall, I mean, I don't really have the best points in the world, okay? But
Yeah, so you're wrong.
it's more it's my opinion that I just like Daredevil. F- me.
I think
I just like you didn't hear
that's
that.
fair. You're just
You didn't hear what
against
I
the
said.
general audience.
You did not hear what I said.
Daredevil's better than Punisher.
Shut the
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Okay, thank you for admitting.
I
it,
resonate
man.
with Punisher in the
That's-
sense of
that's
I just
interesting.
like his hero. I like
You,
his.
you ever seen Hobo with a Shotgun?
No.
Too? Oh, it's
That seems like a
Whoa,
it's
video
great.
game
It's
that
a great movie.
that I played when I was.
It's shot on Technicolor film, but it was made like a few years ago, so it's beautiful to watch. But it delights in that there's a catharsis to the violence on screen to see this hobo shoot up this evil city like a bringer of God's judgment or whatnot, and it seems to be what you're looking for, right?
I mean, there has to be something that like captivates me and like makes me want to watch it, and I just liked John. I like John Bernthal in
Oh, he's an
general.
amazing
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff that I've watched. So that was already like a big
He's
draw.
in the HBO series as well.
He was in Walking Dead too.
Yeah, but the
the new one
We
that
Own
came
This
out.
City.
Yeah.
You should definitely check that out, especially in regards to police abolitionism and the role of cops in Boston and whatnot.
I mean, look, he's in a lot. He does a lot, and that
And
is
he
what
plays
drew
a
me to-
Punisher like character in that as well. A
Yeah.
real guy who viewed himself as a Punisher like character. That he was the arbiter of justice in that city.
So
that
what you're
he-
trying
that
to
he owned it.
say is that Punisher's better than Daredevil, huh?
No.
It's definitely a more complicated character
I just look over.
Really?
politically. At least.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
think
like the season 3 of Daredevil is the whole thing of him. He is this close to just murdering people the entire show, like the entire season, especially.
and he never
especially
goes,
Fisk.
but he never goes beyond that line, and that is his struggle that he is going to.
I mean,
maintain his principles.
there's a point in time where he is beating the shit out of someone, and he goes behind them and just is like has their head in his hands, and he's like,
and he doesn't do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil that. You have to watch the show. It's on Disney Plus now, so you just have to adjust your parental guidance settings. But back to Daredevil. I think this was the whole reason why we started this, is because obviously he's back. You know, he was Peter's lawyer in Spider-Man. No Way
Yeah,
Home.
he made his little cameo appearance.
He made his appearance there, and he's supposed to be back for the Echo series. We've talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you watch Hawkeye? No.
Don't.
Essentially, it's in the comics. They did a slightly different approach, but Echo is Kingpin's adopted daughter, and Kingpin murdered her father and raised her because their father was going to portray her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's getting her own show. Her origin is slightly different in the MCU, but both Kingpin and Daredevil were in it, and just everyone has been getting excited about it. There are more rumors about who's going to be in it, specifically Matt Murdock and Jessica Jones. I don't think Jessica Jones will be in it. I think, if anything, he's looking for her in the show, and she'll probably be in his series. But I'm just excited that Matt will be back, and I hope everything we talked about with like the 6-hour format being fixed, or them at least acknowledging that it's not the best and switching it.
And focusing on stories.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Echo series will be the first or one of the first to address that, because that's a very deep and rich story in which they could tell, and I just don't want to be disappointed.
I just don't know how it could be good. Daredevil's in it.
I just don't know how you could like Punisher so much.
I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be something to watch. Daredevil is definitely a liked character. I just personally, don't care about him. I would like to be Punisher. Punisher
You
should
would
be
like
there
him if he
instead.
started killing people, wouldn't you?
I'd like him if he wasn't, blind. I mean, that really did it for me in the beginning. I was just kind of like, this is a stretch.
He's not blind. It's
yeah.
just an allegory to show that he
Yeah.
can, overcome challenges in his life.
I'm sure. I don't know. I just don't like his character as a whole. Like, it doesn't resonate with me. I don't like a blind lawyer because it's not really,
Justice is blind.
Yeah. That's this whole catch
That's
on.
the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Whatever.
why he's
I'm
gotta be
just
blind.
look. You're not gonna change me, man. Punisher all the way. I didn't really like the Daredevil series. I'm in the minority. I don't care.
You should
I will
rewatch
die on
it
this hill.
soon. I
I
feel
will
like-
die on this hill.
When was the last time you
I will
watched it?
die on when it came out. I will die on this hill.
2015?
Whenever no, I watched all the series. Season. I don't. It's not even memorable. I couldn't even tell you like what the heck was happening, dude. It was that
I don't
not
think you
interesting.
were
to me.
actually watching the show.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
it was just playing in the background.
Maybe because that's really all it's good for, doing homework or working on something and just letting
You
it
should
play.
watch the first 2 episodes, and I think
Look,
you'd be more into it.
We'll get there, but
I was just going to say I'm really tired of the diversified multimedia approach. I feel a pressure when I watch Daredevil to go and watch Jessica Jones, and it's all designed to make me feel like I need to watch the entire body of shows in order to get a good picture.
A lot of
and,
people have that issue with.
and I
Yeah.
only identify with some characters and not others. I don't like the Punisher, but I like Daredevil, et cetera, et cetera.
you don't like the Punisher. I feel like that's a strong statement there, buddy.
I feel like Punisher
I feel
being
like
better
not
than
liking the
Daredevil
Daredevil is a strong statement, right? Yeah. So I don't see how it can change too, because that's like the current mode of production in Hollywood right now. They need that in order to maintain their audience levels. So
Yeah.
you have to look elsewhere. You have to stop. If you want Marvel to be something it's not, then it's not going to be Marvel.
Yeah, I mean,
Marvel is defined by that diversified multimedia approach where you have to watch everything in order to
That doesn't
fully
bother me,
appreciate.
though.
I think
not
it
as
bothers
much.
me because I don't want to watch WandaVision. I don't want to watch She-Hulk. Miss Marvel, I haven't even seen it. People are telling me it's good, so I might watch it, but I honestly, it's not something I'm looking forward to. And if there's plot points in it, then I will gladly miss those and move on. WandaVision, I could have cared less about, and I would have just watched
I
Doctor
mean,
Strange.
it wasn't meant for you. Like the way it's built as like a tribute to sitcoms. You don't give a about that.
Yeah.
Problem
therefore-
is that is the whole setup for Doctor Strange, and for most people, they're going to be like, "That's."
And a lot of people didn't see it, and they were able to watch, Doctor Strange and enjoy it or hate it, and it is what it is. But
I mean, overall, I think we can all say we're excited to see Daredevil.
hey, man, I'm gonna.
But comment down below what you guys think about Daredevil coming back and him potentially wearing a black and red suit in Echo, and I think it's a yellow and red suit in She-Hulk. I should probably ask again to double check, but it's too late now. And comment down below why Daredevil is better than Punisher, and he's just objectively wrong. Like, it's okay to be wrong. You can admit it.
I mean, you can't be wrong in an
Too bad. We'll
opinionated
see you guys
world.
next time.